Hey guys, welcome back to another episode Around the Fire. Today I want to talk to you about something near and dear to my heart, which is AK pattern rifles. So right here, we've got kind of a shining example of what you can do with these firearms nowadays. This one's got a lot of imported parts. This is a Zastava Z85, so it's going to be a 5.56 as opposed to a 5.45, which would be like the standard sort of small rifle caliber equivalent in Russia there. 5.56, so 223, easy to find ammo. Nice rugged construction, 1.5 millimeter receiver versus a 1 millimeter receiver. Yugo pattern, but still plenty of furniture out there now that the market has come around. And back in the day, it used to be you couldn't find so much Yugo stuff as you could just find AK pattern stuff. It's different. They look kind of the same to the naked eye, but believe me, the handguards and stuff are different. So, yep, this one's got some Zenitco, this is TDI arms, lower rail. Can't remember who makes the cheese grater off the top of my head. I feel ashamed for that because I know they're real popular, so somebody's going to nail me for that one. This is an imported Ukrainian stock from a company called Military Equipment. Other than that, I can't find any information on the company at all. But you can get these like over at like Legion USA and stuff like that. The Legion USA and Kalash Stash, a couple of little places that are like good little AK secret shops that do a lot of like importing of small batch stuff from other countries that's real hard to get here in America. Zenitco flashlight, laser combo, and then this one's got a Gemtech Trek on it. I think the Generation 2 Trek on it. But yeah, really fun firearm. Hogue grip. They're nice polymer mags that these come with. Standard now polymer, steel reinforced polymer. But yeah, really nice firearm. So this is going to be considered a pistol, but this particular firearm here has been SBR'd and is actually a post-dealer sample machine gun as well. So totally different exception, bunch of taxes you got to follow, a bunch of licenses you got to have. So, not for everybody. You can't sell these ones. This is just for us, for research and development purposes. Wink, wink. Okay, here's another offering we have in the store. Not as tricked out as this, of course. They're going to come a little more plain Jane, and I'll grab one to show you here in a second. But this is going to be your Kalashnikov KP9. The KP9 is a 9mm chambered AK. Now, the KP9 is actually a direct clone of the Russian Vityaz, but because of importation laws, we can't get those here in America. So KUSA, Kalashnikov USA, came on over, and they started manufacturing these over here stateside now. So you got some Zenitco furniture on this one. You got the Zenitco adjustable buttstock. It's foldable. Right up to the side there, stays out of your way. Adjustable cheek rise and everything. Real nice. Romeo 7 on there. These are going to be some Zenitco handguards as well, top and bottom. And then this one here is sporting a, what is this? Oh boy. CBS. It's a CBS. I'm not sure which one this is. Mod 9 SK. So yeah, they're K model, the little short guy. But it does real nice with subsonic 9s. Other than that, I mean, it's a teeny little suppressor, kind of probably intended for more of like pistol use. But it looks good on there. Fun little package. Definitely a fun little firearm to have. Good like personal protection, varmint control, whatever. Just have a bunch of fun. Okay, coming in at a little bit lower price point than some of the others, we got the Dracos. So this one's going to be the NAC 9 Draco. It's a 9mm chambered Draco again as well. This one feeds off of Glock mags. Has changeable adapters. I'm not sure what they got out there for them. I know there's some companies like Stormworks and stuff like that that's making different parts for these receivers, adapters, things like that. So you can kind of get a little creative with these. Maybe have them feed Beretta mags or whatever you want to do, whatever you got laying around. It's going to come with wood furniture, threaded muzzle. You can remove that in the back there, put your stocks or your pistol braces. Picatinny up top, plastic Picatinny, not metal Picatinny like you would get from Zastava or something like that. And the Draco's coming at a little bit lower price point because it's imported by Century Arms. Now, Novamol Duel, the company in Romania that's making these firearms, they do a fine job making the firearms. They make a quality firearm. But kind of like what happens is, Century goes over there, makes a deal with them, says, hey, listen, give us a batch of the cheapest stuff you can put out. You know, get it over to us. We don't need anything on it. We're gonna have to do all the 922R compliant work, which, if you're familiar with 922R compliant work, it means it's got to have X amount of American parts on it for it to be legal to be sold here in America. So that's exactly what they do. So in my opinion, these fall lower on the scale of things because too many hands have touched them, you know, and we don't have the quality control there to assure that every step of the way that was done the way it should. We do a lot of work on AKs and, you know, customization, stuff like that, and just little things with these, like you know, the levers to hold on the handguards snapping off, the welds snapping off, things like that. Just quality control issues. Not bad guns by any means, but you're gonna have a little more patience and knowledge sometimes to work with these and get them to where you want them to be when you're spending that kind of money, as opposed to just spending a little bit more and getting a higher quality base product to go from. Okay, and then for our next entry here, we got a little interesting one. So this is a Saiga Clone from SDS Imports. Now this one here, you're gonna notice is missing a charging handle. And that's because it's on the other side. This is their 3-gun model. They want to make like sort of a competition thing. I think it's really cool because it kind of brings it into the Galil Ace era, where you got a left side charging handle now. Picatinny up top. On this model, again, you got aluminum Picatinny as opposed to plastic Picatinny. All your Saiga furniture is actually going to fit this, you know, perfectly. No tooling, you know, no modifications required. Comes with 2 5-round mags. It's a 12 gauge. You know, people on the wall are always like, "Whoa, what's that? Is that like a 308 or something?" No, it's not a 308. Come on, man. It's a 12 gauge shotgun. Good for, you know, all sorts of fun things. One, just having tons of fun. Home defense, close quarters combat, deer hunting. If you're in like straight wall cartridge areas, you know, here in Michigan we got sort of a divider line. Straight wall cartridges, and then shotguns and stuff only used to be only shotguns, but you know, great fun firearm. Nice, you know, low price on these. These are not expensive. I think these ones are coming in at $500 right now, and these ones are Chinese imports, and we have not had any of them come back, so that's a good one. And it also they've got, which is kind of cool, an adjustable gas block up front, so you don't just have to run high brass, you can run low brass as well. And once these break in, these are real smooth shooters. All right, gang, well, that's about it we got to show you today. We got a lot more AKs on the wall. We could be doing this all day, but yeah, I mean, if you want to come on down and ever check some out, we've got 7.62 AKs, 5.56 AKs, Zastava AKs, Kalashnikov AKs, M&M Inc. AKs. Sometimes we even got Pioneer Arms AKs. We're going to start carrying some of those now that supposedly Pioneer Arms is doing forged material trunnions instead of casting. So you can always rest assured that when you buy a product here, you're buying it from a person that knows what's going on with it and is going to take care of you. You know, if you've got a problem with something, you bring it back to us and we'll make it right. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Safe shooting.